Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my channel of Sheepy Stitchy World. Here's Sherry. Today's video is being filmed on 9/25/2023. It is the special edition of the Halloween Tour de House video. I've got our house decorated for Halloween, so I thought I'd go ahead and try to film some of it. Started in the kitchen on the one wall. And we are now at the back door. Orange frame is plastic, found it at the dollar store. Came in handy for that piece. Put a few of the Beanie Babies. Here's the back door with our scarecrow. And Mr. Mocha's keeping me company. All right, Mocha, go on the couch. Come on, go on the couch. This is by the back door. All the fabrics that you see were hand dyed by me. All these pieces of wood that you see, they were all bought at different craft stores, and I've painted and I've decorated. This is right above our stove. Found that at I think at the Cover Bridge Festival. All of our wood shelves seem to have a theme of hearts, which it did not start out as. There's my boo box. Trick or treat with a couple pumpkins. Another shelf, I found this at a craft show. There's my October. It's not October yet, but it goes out. And then we have, my husband has to put this up. He's 6'4". It's way up there. It is Hocus Pocus. I Need Coffee to Focus. I thought that fabric was perfect. It looks like spilled coffee. Now we will go down the hallway. This is the first time that I've done a wall setting like this. Usually those black frame pieces are in different rooms, but because I stitched a lot for Halloween and finished a lot for Halloween, I decided to go ahead and decorate a blank wall. Why not? Oops. Just bumped into the gate. Here it is we have. Happy Halloween. Love, love, love this. I love colorful stuff. Made it into a banner. Painted the dowel rod. Then we go into the frame pieces. Some of these are Stony Creek. This switch here, it does have a haunted house to go with it. I think I still have that leaflet. I'm not sure. It might be like a Leisure Arts or something, or Imaginating. I can't remember. That was done way back in 1996. Wow. This is when I used to get all my stuff, started getting it framed, and I frame my own stuff, and I do different things to finish it. Okay, on the other side of the wall, we have Mr. Owl. I put some painted leaves up there that I bought. This is one of the first pieces that I framed on my own. I loved how this turned out. I love the fabric and the way it matches the scarecrow. I don't use glass when I frame. It makes it too heavy, and when you pack stuff away, I'm at the age where it's just getting too hard for me to pack and unpack and everything. I tried to stencil leaves. Not my best job. It was one of the first ones I did, but that's okay. You learn as you go. Then we go into our spare room, which is our junk room. This used to be where my mom stayed when she stayed with us. She's no longer with us, so we went ahead and just made this into a junk room. Never really did anything with it. This is the main wall. The stripes were done by me. I had an idea of how I wanted to paint that wall. My husband helped me. He gave me the laser level and taped it up and painted. Okay, then on this wall, I finished that this year. I stitched this years ago. Stitched this in 2014, and I just finished it this year, believe it or not. There's our Coco, our last baby girl we lost. Still miss her. Okay, this is a wooden piece that comes unfinished, and it has magnets, so the webbing, the spider web, is on magnets. Added the pumpkins and the gourd. I thought that would be perfect for that piece. And we have Halloween. Made it look like it was lights that I put all around it. I found that bow pre-made at Joann Fabrics. It was on sale, bought it, and it worked perfect for this piece. Added the small green pumpkins in the beading. I decided to go ahead and backstitch the ghosts so that you could see them better. Here is Happy Pumpkin Day. I did buy a bow maker. I found it at Joann Fabrics. So you'll see that some of the bows are nice. Some of the bows that I did at the beginning are not. I didn't know, you know, bows are probably hard to make for a lot of people. This came from one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazines. I think it was last year's. Love how they did the moon. Those colors are awesome in the moon. Then we have Home is Wherever I'm with Boo. I might change that bow. I'm not sure. I need to do something different with that. Not totally happy with that. Then we go over to the other wall. I decorate my shelves for every holiday. Happy Haunting. Pillows all made by me. My husband taught me how to sew, so I was able to do my own pillows. Thankfully, he showed me, because after I lost my job, it's like, I'm not paying somebody for $50 a pillow. This is a tuck pillow. I thought all the colors matched it perfectly when I did it. Then we go down to the door. Happy Halloween. Yes, I hang wherever I can hang. Hocus Pocus. Then we have a ton of Halloween. Love how the orange and green on the beads match the orange and the green on the frame that I did. Did a double bow. This is the piece that I'm so happy how it turned out. I saw someone else who did this. Used the exact same pattern, which was Autumn Lane Stitchery. Found the mirrored frame at Joann Fabrics. Second trip there. First trip I couldn't find it. Second trip I couldn't find it. A worker found it for me, thankfully. It was a mirrored frame. This right here was the mirror. I replaced it with cardboard, and I found this fabric in my stash. So I put that in. It fit perfectly. Cut it. And then I stitched it, added stuff. Love, love, love how that turned out. I don't know how I'm going to pack it away. It's heavy and it's big. But that's probably one of my favorite pieces. It's something totally different. You'll see several people have stitched something like that. Okay, next room will be the bedroom. And we will go this way. Need to turn on the light. Here we go. This is on top of the dresser. Table runners I've made. This is a box, styrofoam box that I put that on. Here's an easel, Trick or Treat, Smell My Feet. Use the same backing fabric as you can see. And then this is a wooden frame that I just did as a box, added the pumpkins and everything. Here's Haunted Fur. As you can see, I was in the mood for doing orange and green painting on the frames. I really like how that turned out also. All the colors just match. Here's our metal stand. This stand here used to be in the living room, but I found a black tree that I now have a Halloween tree. I've always wanted one. That's a Stony Creek, if I'm not mistaken. It has the glow-in-the-dark thread, but they don't really glow in the dark. Hats with candy corn. Happy Halloween. Made the ruffle a little bit too big. This is when I was still, you know, practicing with ruffles and everything. And then Trick or Treat hat. Next we go to the other dresser that has shelves on it. Here, I'm going to sit on the bed. Whew, I get tired easily. Here is Frady Cat's Welcome. I did something different, decided to add the corners. And then the backing is the same as the corners. So I thought that turned out cute. Then we have Trick or Treat. And use variegated floss that I dyed myself. Pumpkins I bought at a craft show. Happy Halloween. Then we have styrofoam boxes. Here's Monster. Carve a pumpkin. October. And we have the cats with the pumpkins. Then we go to the Welcome House. Have a Wicked Halloween. Really like how that turned out. Splotchy My husband, when he saw that, he says, "Oh my God, it looks like it got wet." I says, "No, honey, that's the way that I dyed it. It was something different. You know, you try different ways of dyeing fabrics, and thought it turned out great for that pillow." Then we have the moon with the houses. And then we have the colorful Happy Halloween. And I did not mind stitching on the black fabric. Just leave a light or a white pillowcase behind it. Stitched up fast and easy. I thought those owls matched this fabric perfectly. And boo. Here's another boo, another wall hanging. I painted it orange, and then I just did the brush and just flicked the brush with the black paint. Wanted something different. The cat that's there is magnetic, just like the other one in the other room. So it just stays on. Then we have the bookcase. Eek. And then the cauldron. Just something different. Then we have another shelving here. Boo pillow. Owl. These are our girls that we used to have. They're all gone now. But I still keep their pictures out. This is Snuggles. She was our first baby girl. We got her about maybe a month before we got married. Still miss that little stinker. She was a little brat. Then we go over, here I'm not going to walk on that side of the bed. It's too close to the wall. But this is Sue Hillis's. It's the most wonderful fright of the year. Painted the frame, added the glitter, added black markings on the outside of the frame, which I'm sorry you can't see. Maybe I'll try to take a picture of this one and then add it to the end, or add the picture up above. I'm trying new things for videotapes. Halloween Quaker. The floss I dyed myself. I used a variegated floss. I had 6 skeins and needed to dye some more, and thankfully everything matched. I got lucky. I didn't have, the dye lot did not change. Okay, then we will go over to the wall outside of the bathroom. And there's Mr. Skeleton Man dancing. And then just things that I bought at different craft shows. Then we have on this wall, yes, I decorate every wall. Love how that turned out too. Framing was unpainted wood that I bought. I think this one was at Michael's when I first started buying wood pieces. And then the house, sorry about my finger. It says, here, let me see if I can read it. Pumpkins and bats on Halloween night with witches and cats give mortals a fright. That turned out cute too, and I love it on the house, purple house. Then we have, yes, I decorate the bathroom too. Wooden pumpkin, I bought that at one of the dollar stores. You just have to paint it. Added the leaves and everything at the top. Love their border, very colorful border. And then here is Witchy Boutique. That is from one of the Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazines, and I did a double bow. That bow maker I really liked that I bought. Then, I can't reach it, but I did a 4-sided box. Put that up there. And then Mom and I used to do ceramics and used to do craft shows. That's a few of the pieces we still have. I did the boy and girl. She painted the RIP ghost there in the corner, and those 2 ghosts there with the pumpkins. I did keep a few items that my mom painted. Memories, great memories. Then the only thing that I put in our office was my trick-or-treat pumpkin. I love how this turned out. Unfinished piece of wood again, painted it orange, and then I sponged the black around the border, thought I'd be different. Added the little beads and everything around it. Okay, I will pause here as I walk down the hallway to get back to the living room. I'm back. Okay, now we are in the living room. This is one of the main walls, dance party. Painted the frame purple and then added the blue spongy neon green. And then the wooden pieces there I glued on, and I did paint all of them. I love buying the wood pieces on Amazon. You find all these little things that you know you can add and eventually use. Added the green border. Love how that turned out. Then we have Mr. Java. Hi, Java. Hi, baby. Then we go into the Halloween tree. The black tree we found on Amazon, I think 2 years ago. I always wanted a Halloween tree. I had all these little small Halloween ornaments I needed to do something with. So I finally found the wood pieces again on Amazon and then painted them, decorated them. The hat, Joanne Fabrics last year. Thought it would make a great tree topper. And then I just decorate the tree for Halloween. Wood pieces painted, added. Don't bark. Orange and purple lights. I tried different ways of decorating the wood pieces. I have ideas for more as I start stitching small stuff again. This one was a round piece of wood piece, and I just covered it with the fabric and added the mummy. Thought that turned out really cute. I may do some more where I add the fabrics. There's a long one. Monster Mash. So yeah, so that's how I decorated my tree. Again, wood pieces. My husband gave me his small drill, so I was able to draw holes. He showed me how to use it. So drilled my own holes in a lot of these. And Mr. Cat added some flowers. That's basically the tree. Then we have the shelf right behind it, above it. My sister-in-law gave us this shelf. I bought this wooden piece at a craft show. I couldn't pass it up. I love my Halloween pillows. I've made all the pillows that you see. I hope these turn out. I know it's a little bit dark. I have all the curtains open. Here's Eek that I made into an easel. Added the flowers. Another easel here. And what I did with the easels, to do something different, I did a double-sided. So I can change these around whenever I want, so I can see both sides. Then we have the pumpkin. Again, unpainted. I think I found this at Hobby Lobby, painted it. My bow is not the best. That was one of them before I bought the bow maker. I'll have to, there we go. Just had to put that up. Decorated it, painted it. Another easel, flat fold, again. Double-sided. We have magical. Then we have the boxes, which are styrofoam boxes, and again, double-sided. So I just have to remember to keep switching. This one is not double-sided, but use pumpkins on the back. Then we have Bruce and Fun, which is one of the longer ones, and just added some spiders on the top. Back door. Hey, if anybody tries to get in my back door, it's going to ring those bells. And first time I've hung something by the door. I know we don't really see it, but I needed some space. Sorry, I was leaning on a TV tray if you hear the creaking from it. This is just a little hocus pocus. The thread that I used, the floss, was hand dyed by me. I thought that turned out really nice. I used glitter paint. After I painted it purple, I used glitter paint, purple glitter paint. Then we go over to my other shelf with hearts, of course. And I decorate this for every holiday. One of the first pillows that I made. Wow, I stitched this way back in 2010. My husband's the one who taught me how to sew. I lost my job and I says, I'm not paying somebody $50 a pillow. So thankfully for YouTube and instructions. These are styrofoam pieces. They're round. Something different. Really had to play with those. Those are not the easiest to make. Then we see our Mocha looking out the front window. They love looking out the window. Disney blanket. Very old Disney blanket. Hi, Mocha. Good boys. Here's the chest that I made my scarecrow corner. The Afghan that you see on the back I crocheted, I think when I was about 13 years old. And it's lasted this long. No holes, nothing. I love the colors, but you know what? That was the only thing I crocheted. I loved doing it. I enjoyed it. It's just a simple box stitch that one of my friends showed me how to do. But yeah, I never did crochet again. I don't know why. I really did enjoy doing that. Table runner. I made also. Okay, in the corner we have, I can't remember the designer, but these were stitched as individual houses. I didn't do it as individual houses. I stitched it all as one piece. Beanie Babies. And then I put the other house on the other corner, so this is how that looks. And there's Halloween Town. Yes, I put something in the windows. And then on the other small wall, oops, I'm getting around my cross stitch stand that's in front of me. This is Midnight Way. Sorry, I was going to say Midnight Ride. Again, I used purple glitter around the edges after I painted it purple. Thought that turned out really cute. Then we have another shelf. This was bought I think during our first year we were married. We bought that shelving, the stair step shelving at the Cover Bridge Festival in Indiana. We don't go anymore. It's not the same. I finished this piece this year. I knew when I saw these three little cross stitch pieces for Halloween, I knew how I wanted to do it. I wanted to put all three together, but I didn't want to paint the frame brown, so I found the dark brown stain at Joann Fabrics and thought that turned out perfect. I love it. Love, 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 love it. Didn't know where to put that pillow. Found it in the last bin. I had one extra bin, and I knew I had a bin. And I found that in there, so I had to put it out. Boo-hoo. And there's our boys as puppies. Oh, they were like 3.5 pounds when we first got them. Trying not to get my fingers in there. Here's Hey Frady Cat. Almost done. Here's another one hanging. Mr. Scarecrow, and I made it sort of like an envelope, which is much easier because you don't have to, because I use either a pre-stuffed pillow or I make my inside pillow and then stuff it, and it goes right in with the button. And then one last easel. Sorry, I'm walking around the table. And here's the easel. I stitched the trick or treat ribbon on the top. Backing fabric was candy, and I thought that was perfect for this. Again, that's an easel. And I made a table runner. And there's our boys as puppies. They're still close like that. They don't sleep like that, but they're so close. Okay, that's it for the tour. I hope you enjoyed the house tour. Next year, I will probably have a lot more Halloween stuff to add. And they're sleeping. There's my tree. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.